I'm overlooking Constitution Square right now in Athens. You can see on my shoulder here the people that are gathered in front of the Parliament building demanding that the current leadership resign. In the wake of all these massive financial scandals and banking scandals, the current government was caught committing high treason by trading with the enemy in the credit default swap market. And now they want to seek retribution. And last night, you should have seen it, Alex. It was quite exciting. The place erupted in a full-scale revolutionary spirit. Our hotel was pelted with bricks. They were ripping bricks up off the pavement. They were throwing them at the hotel. Our window downstairs was smashed. We were huddled on the 7th floor of the building here as the mob, which was infiltrated by anarchists. And, of course, these were anarchists, actually policemen dressed up as anarchists, to try to create a false anarchy movement to disrupt.
And by the way, you're not just saying that. National TV a year ago. Well, a year ago, it was on national Greek TV that special police units were dressed up as anarchists, breaking windows of middle-class people to turn them against the overall movement. So that's been confirmed. You're not just saying that in Greece. The government's been caught there, as they have in the U.S. and Canada and England, provocateuring. Please continue, Max Kaiser.
Yeah, we got footage, exclusive footage of the fake anarchists, the agent provocateurs, right underneath our building. Which we're holding on to right now until we leave the country, because we got some faces on screen. We'll be sharing that once we're out of town. But they were infiltrating the crowd. They were using huge amounts of tear gas. We got hit with tear gas last night, and I can tell you it's very unpleasant to be caught up in a cloud of tear gas. It's quite stinging, and it's quite revolting. But the spirit is fantastic. I addressed a group of lawyers last night who were in the process of suing Goldman Sachs. They're trying to subpoena the CEO of Goldman Sachs, Lloyd Blankfein, for the crimes that he's committed, the banking crimes. Dr. Tobras, who is one of the key figures at his website, is a very important website. It's called stopspeculators.gr for Greece. He and his partner Nulis are two lawyers that have gone against the status quo. They put their political careers on the line to fight the banksters. And, you know, you have on your site, Alex, this story about money markets in America could be hit with the U.S. banking crisis. I can tell you a little bit about that. That is a very interesting story, because all of the European banks that have bought the Greek bonds that are suffering as a result of the Greek troubles, in actuality, they sold, or I should say they bought, insurance from American banks in the form of credit default swaps. And now American banks are on the hook for $127 billion. So now they're putting out the story that, oh, American money markets are going to suffer as a result of Greek tragedy on the bond
That's how
market.
they always hold us hostage with too big to fail. And notice 3 years later, after the October fiasco of 2008, things are only worse, not better. Now I want to talk to Gerriakos Tobras of stopspeculators.gr after you introduce him. But Max, I could hear a minute ago chanting, even up 15, 20 stories. It looks like you're pretty high up. I could even hear the chanting and the sounds of the crowds through the sliding glass window.
Well, we are 6 stories high. Yesterday we were on the first story, and the bricks were being pelted at the hotel, and the front door was shattered, and it was quite a scene. But Dr. Tobras is on his way here. I'm hoping that he can get here in time.
Okay, now listen, for Americans, Max, who are new listeners, because we're getting new affiliates every week now, big stations all over the United States, they're saying, why do I care about Greece? Why do they care about Portugal? Why do they care about Iceland? Why do they care about Ireland? Why is this fight important? Because for folks that don't know, most of the bailout money, we now learn, quote, went to foreign banks. Well, these are really multinationals. So the people running America also run Europe. So it's all another head of the same hydra. And if they can be ousted and charged and indicted in Greece, in Portugal, in Ireland, in Iceland, in England, they can be brought down here. So this is a global fight against the banking cartel.